going to quickly go over the training style that I'm going to be using during this shred program. Excuse me. So I'm basically going to be following Neil Hill's Y3T type, but I always like to change things up. I auto-regulate a lot, especially on cuts, depending on how my body feels. If I feel like absolute crap one day, I mean, obviously you got to push through some days, but when you can tell that your body has been going through hell and will not be able to recover properly from a workout if you push yourself through it, then you take the day off, or maybe wait till the end of the day to do it. Cut back the volume if you have to, but all your auto-regulation is very, it's a learned process. Basically, I'm going to be following the Y3T 3-week and repeat style, which is the weeks broken down to attack the different muscle fiber types, type 2A, type 2B, and type 1. And that is fast twitch, and slow twitch. And week 1 goes type 2A. It's going to be your fast twitch, and that's going to be the very low reps with high weight. And then it also incorporates very slow eccentrics. And week 2 is going to be your more moderate weight. And this is like 8 to 12-ish, sometimes 12 to 15, depending on the body group. Legs is a little bit higher reps than upper body, typically. And this is your type 2B fibers, your other fast twitch. And then finally week 3 is going to be your type 1 fibers by using and incorporating different techniques such as drop sets, supersets, giant sets, little rest time, and basically high rep schemes. And this is going to help break down those endurance muscle fibers, essentially is what they are. They're built to last longer, and they use a different form of energy system, more of an oxidative system. Correct me if I'm wrong, please. I'm pretty sure that's how it goes. But I'm going to use it for this one because I actually started using that for my last shred, which was very unofficial. I didn't track anything. The only thing I really tracked was my training sessions in my notes. But I didn't even really track them. I just kind of, I wrote them down in there, but I didn't follow the exact same ones. It was just to kind of know where I was. So if I come back to a certain exercise a couple weeks later, I can be like, oh, well, 5, 8, 2 weeks ago, whatever it may be, I got this weight, so I want to get more than that now. So it's good to know what your numbers were previously so you can do better. Always strive to progressively overload the muscles. That's how we grow them. And basically I got the most shredded I ever was by not counting anything and following Y3T. So I think Y3T was really beneficial, and I think I actually might have put on some muscle in the same time of shredding down and losing a lot of fat. I know a lot of people call me out on that, tell me I'm wrong, but it's whatever. I don't care. It's what I saw. It doesn't bother me what you think about what I did was possible or not. No drugs or anything, obviously, so it's just about hard work and consistency and doing what you know you're supposed to do. So I stuck to a plan, and I saw awesome results. So I'm going to try to do the same thing here and see if we can get the same or better results. We're trying to look shredded for summer in about 3 to 4 months, and no end date. I don't like having end dates anymore because I do feel that you will push yourself too fast, too hard sometimes, and risk losing that muscle. So I'm just going to take a slow, gradual approach in raising the cardio, cutting the calories, and at some point, either 2 weeks in or 4 weeks, I'm not sure when, I'm going to stop counting just because it's very stressful, and if you have been doing it for long enough, you can kind of get an idea of how much protein you need to take in. And carb cycling and Y3T training is how I got to where I was. So that's what I'm going to do. The basics behind Y3T is that it hits all the muscle fibers. It doesn't neglect anything. So you're breaking down more muscle, which means you're building more muscle as you recover. So you kind of give the type 1s 2 weeks off while you're working the type 2s, and the type 2As a little time off while you're working the type 2Bs and the 1s, and vice versa and all that. So it's very beneficial for your body to have enough time to recover and also break down everything. I think it's awesome. It makes sense to me, so why not do it? You don't have to follow this type of thing if you're doing the shred, but this is just what I find help the most when shredding. It gets those high reps in there, but it doesn't neglect the strength as well from the low reps. That's my training in a nutshell for this shred program. And next I'm probably going to make a nutrition video as far as what I'm going to do in that case. Biker Steve out.